Hey guys, Verdier here, and I wanted to respond to a comment I got on one of my videos, mostly concerning an issue that someone has had with their 2022 Honda Insight, uh, serious quality issues and so forth, and I'm going to put the person's post up here with the name. This is not to rag on anyone. In fact, I'm trying to help this individual just in case what they feel is, well, it may actually be poor quality, but what they feel may be loud noises or so forth, and say the windows and so forth are actually normal noises for this car based on, the general quality of the car and so forth. This is not, again, this is not meant to rag, so I just want to try to see if I can help this person out and go over a few things. I'm going to read here what it says is, does anyone have issues with interior or annoying sounds? Doors, windows, moonroof, seats. I have my 2022 Honda Insight and really bar car, I believe it means bad car, lose the alignment twice in months. I assume that it's a couple of months. I assume it's a mistype on there, so I don't know how often. So he's lost alignment multiple times. The radio screen having frozen and random mute issues. Windows with a lot of move and make sounds. Front and rear right doors making annoying noise like screw sounds. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Backseat is not center and making grinding noise every time someone is there. Moonroof with a lot of movement too. Really poor quality. I take to the dealership and they kept the car for 10 days and they told that everything is normal. So, Edwin, one of the reasons I'm putting your comment up here is I'm actually going to show you, I'm going to let you hear the sounds that my windows make. I got a video I made here of the sounds my windows make and my moonroof. I also checked the movement in it to see if the movement was a little extra. Now, first I want to talk about your losing the alignment. I cannot speak for that. Obviously, you have to have your car checked and check on your alignment. Now, we have pretty miserable roads here in Maine. I've never had any alignment problems, so I don't know what's going on with your car, but that's definitely something to keep looking into. Radio screen freezing and random mute issues. I can't speak for the mute issues, but freezing issues and so forth, that's not really overly uncommon, especially at the beginning life of this car. While you'll probably have the latest updates to your head unit, one of the issues I find sometimes with using, and I did put this in my response to the comment, you might want to double check and make sure if you're using your cell phone or connecting your cell phone to your head unit that you're using a very high quality cable. It does make a difference and it can make a lot of problems. Now, all of us who have had this Honda knows that the system can freeze and have some weird issues and so forth. But please, Edwin, do yourself a favor. Make sure you have a very high quality cable and change your cable just in case, because the phone can highly respond can cause a lot of these problems with your car and so forth. I'm gonna play my video on the sounds and so forth. The screw sounds in the doors I can't speak to. I'd like to hear what yours sound like, but I don't have any noise problems with my rear doors opening and closing. I am going to show the video now. The back seat is interesting. It isn't exactly center between the two seats there. The line for the center part of the rear seat is kind of a little bit more to the left, and actually it's pretty even with the center console, but it's not even between the two seats. That seems perfectly normal. The seat sits perfectly fine, and I don't get any noise out of mine. But I'm also going to play the video here and let you see, and so you can hear what mine sounds like, and so you can let me know whether that helps you, whether you're, just in case your dealership is giving you attitude, because, I mean, dealerships are going to be dealerships. It may be within normal parameters, or maybe your car does have a lot of issues. I really don't know. But hopefully this video will help you out, Edwin. So with the concern that this individual had about noises coming from his sunroof and so forth, we're going to try this sunroof. I'm going to see if it sounds anything like the one you hear. So here, listen in. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be any looseness for mine. Everything seems to open fine. Let me close it. All right, that's the kind of noise that you would expect to hear. So if yours sounds louder, or if this gentleman sounds louder, then we know. So we're going to try the windows now. It's a 2019. So they're not too loud. I mean, they're not the quietest, and never were going to be the quietest. I mean, it is a Honda after all. I think I remember the rears being a little bit louder. Yeah. They are a little louder. A little bit. Seem particularly loose. The rears are definitely louder than the fronts. Doesn't seem to be any excessive looseness of mine. So, if any of that is like yours, then yours is acting normally. Hello. Also talked about the unevenness of the rear seat. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look at the rear seat. Let's see if his looks uneven compared to mine. I mean, if you're talking between the seats, well, it's even with this, but these are not 100% even with the line. The line going here is not exactly even with the line going here, but I think that's just normal for the design of the seat. As for squeaking, well, let's see on this. Let's see if they get any noise, and of course my fingers. I don't have any kind of squeakiness coming in here. I don't have any kind of creak, so I don't know what kind of creak he's talking about. So I've had no alignment issues of any kind on the car, and we have terrible roads out here. So if you're having alignment issues, you might want to go to a secondary. You might want to go to a secondary place to get an idea on that. So, Edwin, I hope that video helps you out a little bit and gives you an idea of what kind of sounds my car does. Mine's a 2019 Honda Insight, so it has 3 years of use on it. I have taken care of it, or reasonable care of it. I've had no alignment issues. As for squeaking in the rear, not much. As far as misalignment in the backseat, I can see why you would see that, but I don't think it's abnormal for this car. I think that's just a design of the car, that the center of the center seat is not even with the edges of the front bucket seat, but it is generally even with the center console. As for screw noises from the doors, you may have heard me close the doors in the front and rear. I have to hear yours to hear it, to see what you're talking about. Some lithium grease on your on the doors themselves may calm it down. Sorry, I'm half asleep, so it's hard for me to talk straight. Might take care of that. The alignment issue, I would suggest you take your car to an alignment shop and have them look at your suspension to see if they see anything that doesn't seem right about the car, just in case, so you have a second opinion on it. I mean, I really can't even speak for that either. As far as the windows, hopefully hearing the sounds of this will help you identify whether the car just doesn't meet your expectations, what you think it should sound like, or if your car actually has some kind of problem going on. So, Edwin, I hope this video helps you out. And for all of you who have watched this video, if you see his post in the comments and you have anything to add, please feel free to add in, just in case you've had any problems, so you can pass on to Edwin and help him out. Verdier out.